Some questions disappear as we grow older. Others become impossible to ignore. What am I doing with my life? Who am I without everything I've built? Why does everything I wanted still feel incomplete? Most of us learn to live around these questions. However, one child refused to. His name was Nachiketa. Thousands of years ago, Nachiketa watched his father perform a great sacrifice where he was giving away all his possessions. To everyone else, it looked generous. But children have a way of noticing what adults tend to overlook. The cows being offered were old, weak, and of little value. It looked like devotion, but it wasn't honest. So Nachiketa asked, "Father, to whom will you give me?" Angered by his persistent questioning, his father responded, "I give you to death." Now most kids would have dismissed those words, but Nachiketa didn't. He walked straight to Yamraj, the Lord of Death. But when he arrived, Yamraj wasn't home, so he waited. One day, then another, then a third. No answers, no certainty, only silence. Eventually, Yamraj returned and, to make amends, offered the young boy 3 boons. Nachiketa asked for peace between him and his father as the first boon. His second was knowledge. But it was the third that has echoed through thousands of years. Nachiketa looked directly at Yamraj's eyes and asked, "When a person dies, some say they continue to exist. Others say they do not. Tell me the truth." Yamraj didn't answer immediately. Instead, he offered wealth, power, pleasure, a long life. Everything a human being could spend an entire lifetime chasing. However, Nachiketa quietly replied, "All these things pass away. Keep them. Tell me what does not." I've often wondered if Yamraj was really testing Nachiketa, or asking a question every one of us eventually faces. Can anything temporary satisfy someone searching for what is permanent? Every generation answers this question differently. We simply have different distractions. Today, that may not be chariots or kingdoms. They may be success, recognition, achievements, constant busyness. None of these are wrong, but they cannot answer the questions they were never meant to answer. Nachiketa didn't become remarkable because he found the answer, but instead, he refused to exchange the deepest question for a comfortable distraction. In other words, it was his courage to remain faithful to the question that mattered, even when the world kept offering easier answers. He wasn't searching for a better life. He was searching for what remains when life changes. Before you leave, I'd like you to sit with these questions. What question have you been avoiding because you're afraid of where it might lead you? Which pursuit in your life have you mistaken for lasting fulfillment? Lastly, if every distraction fell away, what question would still remain? Alright then, this is me, Bhavna, signing off, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, allow yourself to stay with the questions that refuse to leave.